I will make it very easy for you. Okay, so let's start it now. So what is the name of subject? Name of subject is machine design. First word is machine, then design, or you can say design of machine element sometime. Okay, so machine design. Machine design. So first word is machine. Machine is what? Machine we know from the theory of machine, we know the concept. Machine is a system which takes some energy at the input. Which takes some energy at the input, and it will give you useful work at output. Yes or no? It will give you useful work at output, and we are talking about only mechanical machine, not electrical machine. Okay, so this is the thing. So what is the definition of machine? Machine is a system. Machine is a system of several elements which takes energy at input, and gives useful work, useful mechanical work at output, okay. So this will be our machine, and here what will be the design? Design means there will be some design criterias. There will be some design criteria. Okay, here each element will be subjected to some kind of loading. Okay, and due to those loading there will be stresses induced in the members. If the value of induced stresses will be more, then the allowable stress, or you can say strength of the material, that part may get fail. Failure doesn't mean always that part will break into two part, दो part में टूट जाएगा. It is not necessary. Failure means design criteria, or these are also called sometime failure criterias. Design criterias, or you can say failure criterias. Okay, so design criteria or failure criteria will be different for different materials and will be different for different loading. So we will check that part should not be failed. Okay, so that is our design procedure or design criteria. In the design procedure, we take care of different things like material, money, okay, and what is the total weight, you can say efficiency of the machine should be also good. So many things we have to understand and follow when we are designing any machine. Okay, for example, or you can note down here, then we will proceed. Each part or element, here we are calling it element or part. In theory of machine we were calling it link. Okay, kinematic link, because there we were interested in motion. Here we are not interested in motion, we are interested in whether it can sustain the load or not, that's it. So each part or element will be under load of different types. Different types. So to check or design, the failure of these elements called design or failure criteria. Design of failure criteria. Next, these criteria depends upon type of material and type of loading. Type of material and type of loading. Okay, type of loading. For example, let's say this is a shaft or axle, okay, which is to be used in any machine. This is shaft or axle to be used in any machine, and there can be many loads on it. There can be many loads on it. Like there can be axial load on it, like this. Axial load on it, like this. And there can be bending movement on it, like this. Bending movement. And there can be twisting movement also on it. Torque or twisting movement, you can say, like this. Now, whatever element or link or bar we are considering, there can be different type of loading on it. Now, the dimensions, you have to decide what should be the length, what should be the dia, this you will decide. So loading will be known you first. Loading will be known to you first. Okay. Let's say you are designing, let's say, axle for a bike. Axle for a bike. So axle will be used here. So for this bike, you know, maximum 3 people are able to go, but in India, sometime 5, 6, 7, 8 people can ride on the same bike. So you have to take care of that also. So you will design this element or axle with the help of factor of safety also. But on an average, you will consider, let's say, 2 or 3 people will ride on it, and each people in India on an average, let's say, maximum weight can go or maximum mass can go up to 150 kg. So according to that, you will design here. Okay. Now, loading will be known first, then you will decide how much should be the dia of this element. Now, you will decide the dia with the help of different failure criteria. Let's say there is tensile stress will produce in it, so that must be within limit. Tensile stress, permissible wala, there will be some value. So this must be less than equal to this. Yes or no? Next, there will be let's say shear stress also in this. Shear stress will be there, so shear stress must be less than equal to the yield strength in the shear. Okay, and this is allowable, or you can say maximum. Okay, so like this, the value of induced stresses in the element must be within the permissible limit. Only then this will be called your safe design. Yes or no? For safety, or you can say safe design. Okay, so now there can be different criterias that we are going to write. तो यहां तक नोट हो गया तो बोलो note down up to this. And strength of material, we have learned yesterday that due to different loadings, ultimately failure you will check by the combined effect of all the loads on any general plane. Okay, or you will use the theories of failure at last. Everyone clear up to this? Okay,